Jason Momoa has absolutely slammed one of his movies in a spicy new interview with British GQ. And luckily for all you giant worm lovers, it wasn't Dune. It's hard to think of any movie with Oscar Isaac being labeled as a pile of shit. TBH. His interview with GQ was largely focused on his environmental work, particularly surrounding the impacts of plastic and pollution on the ocean. But he gave some spicy details about his film career too. While discussing his latest project The Last Manhunt, a historic Western film with the primarily Native American cast co-written by Thomas Byas, he brought up movies going to shit in post-production. And the details are pretty spicy. I've been a part of a lot of things that really sucked in movies where it's out of your hands, he said. Conan the Barbarian was one of them. It's one of the best experiences I had, and it was taken over and turned into a big pile shit. In case you missed Conan the Barbarian, lucky you, it was a 2011 film starring Jason Momoa in the lead role. The flick was a remake of a 1980s movie starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. I mean, huge upgrade from Arnie to Jason, if you ask me. But alas, our muscular king wasn't enough to save the film. Conan the Barbarian was largely slammed by critics, and it currently has a 25% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. Rip Jason Momoa's huge sword, and no, that's not a euphemism. During the interview, Momoa also touched on his role as Aquaman in the DC Cinematic Universe. These superhero movies dominate our market, which I have my own thoughts on, because I love cinema, but we try to put out a positive message and go on an adventure, he said. Please Jason, give us all your thoughts on superhero movies. He then highlighted the more environmental slant of the films. It's amazing to be able to bring awareness of what is happening to our planet, Momoa said. Honestly, I would like to see more actors absolutely fucking roasting their previous films. Pull a Jason Momoa and give me the behind the scenes tea, please everyone. Image, Aquaman.